Thanks very much for staying with us. Now, a day after a suspected terror boat laden with AK-74s and also ammunition that was found in Maharashtra's Raigad, the Maharashtra ATS is likely to launch an investigation into multiple lapses that led to this major security breach. Now, while speaking to Times Now, Vineet Agarwal, who is the Maharashtra ATS Chief, also highlighted that the investigation into the weapons will continue.
After all, it is a security agency. It can be a private security agency. We cannot base everything on their version. Prima facie, it appears to be a case where the crew was saved and the yacht got drifted. But we have to get into the bottom of the whole thing and understand what is the sequence of events and how it happened. And why it happened, and then why did they not take off the weapons? Why there were 3 weapons? Everything will have to be reconciled.
Arms basically recovered in such a significantly large quantity from a vessel, which is relatively a small vessel. Does it basically ring alarm bells within the ATS ranks?
As of now, things are being explained. Somebody is owning up. But we can't take things on face value. We have to investigate.
Indian seas, there was a very stringent security and checks that were put in place. Still, how this yacht was not noticed by the 3-layer of security?
For the first 2 layers, I can't say anything. For the 3rd layer, we can only say that there was a rough sea.
Now, you heard it from the Maharashtra ATS Chief. They've said that they've also registered a case and they will be probing how the yacht laden with weapons actually managed to reach Indian shores despite 3 layers of security. How the Navy, the Coast Guard and even the Maharashtra Police did not notice the boat. Let me go across to Arunil because he will be shortly joining us live from the same area. What is now being said, even as we were hearing, and the statement that came in from the Deputy CM, Devendra Fadnavis, that for now there doesn't seem to be a terror angle, but the investigation is continuing. However, no angle will be ruled out. This is just the primary information that is being shared. And as far as the yacht which was laden with weapons that was found off the Raigad coast in Maharashtra, what is being said that the vessel that is said to be owned by an Australian woman was on its way to Europe from Muscat, and prima facie what Devendra Fadnavis has suggested that there is no possible terror angle, but nothing is being ruled out. But the questions that is being raised, Arunil, good morning to you. Nobody has forgotten what happened in 2008 in Maharashtra, and such kind of a security breach also raises multiple questions.
Well, that is right. Firstly, Avita, good morning to you. I'll show you the scene at this Harihareshwar Beach, which is around 200 kilometers from Mumbai. You can see there is a police deployment. Since last night, there was a heavy police deployment. ATS officers were also coming here and doing their thorough check on this yacht that you can see in my frame, which my video journalist Sachin Yeram has been giving to our viewers. Now, this yacht is being tied with a very strong rope to a tree at this beach to ensure that it doesn't drift to another beach now. Now, we spoke to Vineet Agarwal as well, the ATS chief. He is making a very important point, saying that the theory of the weapons belonging to a private security company, that has been given to us, but we cannot buy that theory on face value because it is a private security company. So we have to do our checks and balances, and that is why only a high alert has been issued from Mumbai until Ratnagiri to ensure that nobody came on this boat and has been hiding in these coastal places of western Maharashtra. And that's why all the boats were also being checked by the Maharashtra police, and the identification card of these fishermen were also majorly checked by the ATS officers. We also asked a very pertinent question to the ATS chief, that after 26/11, the dastardly attack that took place, the terrorists had come from the sea route only, and we had seen the kind of mayhem that had unfolded in the financial capital of the country. After that, the security on Indian seas had increased. Not only in Maharashtra, across India it had increased. So how the 3-layer of security, that is the Indian Navy, Coast Guard and Maharashtra police, this particular yacht, it skipped the eye of the three-layer security of Indian seas. That is the main question that comes to the fore. Was there any negligence from their part? He said that I can only answer for Maharashtra police, and the sea was very rough and we couldn't notice the yacht reaching over here. Now, there are many locals over here who had basically spotted the yacht firstly, and then they had towed the yacht towards the beach and seen what is inside. Now, as per the investigation that has been carried out, the attempt is to find out that these weapons indeed belong to the private security company. It has been said by Maharashtra Home Minister Devendra Fadnavis right in the Assembly House only. And another attempt is to find out whether there are no unidentified people who came on this boat and they have been hiding in these coastal areas of Maharashtra. But yes, it is a massive security breach that was seen on the Maharashtra shore.
Right.
This time we may be lucky, but we need to ensure that the shores are completely uptight in security. That is what we will have to ensure henceforth.
Well, that's the point there. How did the mystery boat laden with AK-47s made it to the shores of India? Arunil, just stay on with us. We'll also listen into the man who first noticed this mysterious boat laden with weapons and the first eyewitness account as well. 3 AK-47 rifles, papers and cartridges. What is being said that has been found? The Coast Guard has also been informed.
7 बजे जब बोट दिखाई दिया तब हम लोग आ गए और देख रहे कि बहुत पानी में बोट थी, लेकिन डर लग रहा था कि टेरेरे से क्या है मालूम नहीं कि बोट इंडियन बोट नहीं है। हम लोग तो समझे कि ये बाहर का बोट है, लेकिन वही वजह से हम लोग अंदर घुस गए बोट पे। अंदर जाने के बाद सब रेस्क्यू किया तो एक बॉक्स था ब्लैक कलर का, तो उसमें निकल के हम पुलिस वाले भी थे उनके पास दे दिया, लेकिन वो खोलने के बाद पुलिस वाले ने बोला खोल के देखना चाहिए। तो खोलने के बाद उसमें 3 गन थे, बुलेट्स थे। उसके बाद सब अलर्ट हो गया कि बहुत डेंजर लगता है और इन्वेस्टिगेशन पुलिस लोग कर रहे हैं।
Now, as soon as the boats of Neptune Maritime Security were found, security had been tightened in the financial capital in Mumbai as well, which is just barely 200 kilometers from the Harihareshwar shores. Now, police have also swung into action and has checked vehicles on the Mumbai-Goa highway, where the Neptune Maritime Security, meanwhile, has issued a statement that saying that one of the boats named My Lady Han suffered damages during the monsoon in the Arabian Sea in June.
अभी वहाँ पर जो भी इंक्वायरी शुरू है वो लोकल जो पुलिस की टीम है या फिर रायगढ़ की पुलिस टीम है उनकी तरफ से हो रही है। मैंने यहाँ पर सम्माननीय राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री महोदय और उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय उनसे रिक्वेस्ट की है और उनसे यहाँ पर हमने डिमांड की है कि इसमें ATS की या फिर स्टेट एजेंसी की एक स्पेशल टीम अपॉइंट होनी चाहिए। अर्जेंट बेसिस पे इस पूरे मामले की इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए।
Arunil, coming back to you on that, the MLA saying कि इस मामले की पूरी इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए, but inquiry into what exactly are we looking at? And were there any distress calls that was made to the Indian Coast Guard? Because what is being said that the yacht had obtained some sort of a damage as well because of high seas.
Well, as per the information that has been given to the Indian authorities, this yacht was traveling. It's a private yacht belonging to an Australian woman, and her husband only was the captain. The captain was basically taking this yacht from Muscat in Oman to Europe. However, because of rough seas and strong winds, this boat was capsizing. Basically, there was a mayday call. Mayday call is being made wherever there is an emergency on a ship or a boat. So an emergency mayday call was being made, and the sailors were indeed saved by a Korean ship that was passing by. However, this yacht could not be retrieved or saved by the Korean ship, and that is when it drifted because of high seas, strong currents towards Harihareshwar, and it came over here. The fishermen spotted it, and yes, there were weapons that were being found. The big question, Amita, over here is that weapon-laden boat a yacht comes to Maharashtra's coast, but nobody notices it. That is the main question that comes to the fore. What if somebody else also plans to come like that in a similar way it had happened way back in 2611? We had seen the kind of horror that was
Well,
being
such
meted.
kind of laxity is something that cannot be tolerated at any cost, because India has still not forgotten what happened and what transpired in the Mumbai terror attack in 2008 there. Arunil, thank you very much. Keep an eye out on all the developments taking place on this big story. Terror angle for now is not being ruled out, but they are saying, investigative agencies and the Deputy CM is saying that every angle is still being inquired upon and investigated. We head into a short break for now. Back with the top stories.